I'm going to show you how to do the I-cord wrapped earbuds today. So first things first, you need a pair of earbuds, and this is the one with the microphone for the iPhone, so we can just work around the split, that's no big deal. And if you're using a fingering weight sock yarn, which I would definitely recommend because you don't want it to be too bulky, then you're going to need either size 0s or size 1s. It's all very gauge adjustable. And a safety pin for holding your stitches when you split off for the different earbuds. So, alright, let's get started. I'm just going to do a long tail cast on. It's just easiest for me, but you can do whatever you want. So, I think I'm going to start with 4 stitches. So, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm just going to hold on to the tail so that it's not confusing. So, because you're working your way up the cord, you want to have the connector pointed down. And it's really important to wrap these up because you want to just be able to throw it over the yarn. So to start with, you're just going to take the yarn and bring it behind the cord and slide your stitches down. Make sure I've got my working yarn. And just start your I-cord. So let's go 1, 2, I'm always slow to start, 3, and 4, whoops, 4. So now you take your earbud package and just flip it. Whoa, not that many times. Yikes, tangle. Okay, hold on, let me get this all sorted. Bad yarn. Okay, so this is ultimately what you want to achieve. You want to take the working yarn and wrap it behind the cord and slide your stitches down and continue your I-cord. So once again we go, get a better grip, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, don't worry if this slides up, you can just kind of bring it back down, no big deal. So now bring your earbuds over the yarn so that the yarn wraps behind, slide the stitches down, and just keep going with your I-cord. Oops. 2, 3, 4, and bring over so that the yarn wraps around, and just keep going, keep going, keep going. You can see it sort of forming. As your I-cord gets longer, that ladder in the back will disappear, so don't sweat that. If the ladder seems a little pronounced, you can just kind of squeeze and wiggle it around and the stitches will settle into themselves a bit. So don't worry, the ladders won't be there forever. So, okay, moving on. I'm going to take this out and just show you guys how to do the split really quick. Okay. So I would most definitely take the one that you're not going to work with and wrap it up again. Just keep it out of the way, keep everything simple. Takes 2 seconds and your life will be so much easier for it. So, doesn't really want to cooperate. Okay, so we're just going to pretend like my I-cord is really, really long and goes all the way up the cord. So, alright, now you've got this triangle here that handles the split. I would definitely cast on at least 1 or 2 more stitches. Probably 2 in this case. And you'll see why in just a moment. So, well, not cast on, but increase. So, let's go. Boy, it's just not cooperating today. So now we go 1, 2, and why not just knit front to back? It's easy. And 1 more, knit front to back, or use whatever increase method you are most comfortable with. So now we have 6 stitches on here. I would do that for probably 1 or 2 more rows. In fact, let's just go ahead and do 1 more row. Let's just move the whole kit and caboodle behind, make sure that the yarn is wrapped behind, scoot your stitches down, and continue. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Riveting, isn't it? 6. Okay, so now you've got your increases to accommodate for the bigger triangle there. So the reason that I like to keep this even instead of just increasing 1 stitch is so that I can take my safety pin, and the ones on the end here that do not really have the working yarn on it, you're just going to slip those onto the safety pin. And now you are free to work on the 2 different sides. So you're just going to continue on with whatever ear you're on. I think this one's the right one. So, all right. 1, 2, 3. Bring the earbud over, yarn around the back, slide it down. Make sure safety pin is not getting wrapped as well. And one, 2, 3. So, and you're just going to continue in this way all the way up. When you get here, don't bind off, just cut the... Okay, so when you get up here, you're just going to run your yarn through, pull it tight, and then weave in, make sure that it's nice and secure. And then up here, you're just going to do the same thing as when you started. Just cast on 3 stitches in this case, or 2, even 2. This is pretty skinny. And just work your way up. Cut, run your yarn through your stitches, cinch it tight, weave it in, and you're done. Then when you go down to this side, you just pick up your stitches off the needle, take your yarn, and just do the same thing. So really the hardest part is just figuring out how to encase the I-cord and you know, meet the breaks and do the split. So hopefully you've got it. If you have any questions, you can always email me at damsel, D-A-M-S-E-L, @me.com.